Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes the defender. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Go. Go, go. Same frame. Go, go. Hey, stop. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Hey, run.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. Galloping inside the 40. And the pointed play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Hey, team. What's up?
Stroud completes it quick. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have second and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and goal at the Jaguars' 2-yard line.
All right.
And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal.
All right. 18.
Shotgun now, first round. Caught out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now fourth and goal.
Go.
Running for it, Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
27-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, steal, smash, 50, green. Needle blue, black shot. Set.
Throw here, third down. Chased out to his right. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Big gain, has them across the 40. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Nice caught, so it's Travis Hunter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Short pass brought in. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to a load of points on the scoreboard. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Tank Dell. And And this drive will start inside the 25. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at first down here. From the gun, Stroud. Cut by the open man. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. To the air, Stroud. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They've got a man in motion. It's Mixon on second down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. South.
They'll run the draw with Mixon. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Now it's Stroud. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass is cut at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Smash, set. Claws raised. Black 40.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Set.
Line up the design keeper. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
53 yards. That's good.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from everybody. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Blaster, stay. Set, hut. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
Tootin. And quarterback on here. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
throwing is Stroud.
at the 28-yard line.
Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he stuck cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
They go
line.
play action with Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransall. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Set, go.
I'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Black shot. Blues, ready.
Again to throw on second. He gets this one strange. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the ready.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready. 45, one. Set,
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Dell now to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Shoots away from one. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Field, black. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 34-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set, hut. Red, green jab. 6, Met, ready. Claws red, ready.
Setting up to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On the left side. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Blue, 32, black shot. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Still has some space inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Hut.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds his running back. This is Bayshul Tootin. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
On the give, it's Stooten. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Throwing from the gun. Catch made. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Yellow, 43, smash, red, slice blue. Ready.
3rd down from the gun. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. They call this a 4-yard pickup, so now the question becomes, Crawford, will they go for this, or will they punt?
It's 4th and goal.
Ready?
Here's Stooten. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
It's a turnover.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. In his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out.
At their own 48-yard line.
Okay, right.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Ready? Black 10.
No throw to start the drive. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Blue struck claws red.
Here's a throw. He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Stroud. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Man in motion here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, but still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you've got to find a way to win.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Texans now trail by just a point in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Returnable from the 1. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Red, 38.
Working on first down. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42.
Set, hot. 5, 90, yellow, 22. Huge, yellow. Field, black. Spike, white. Set.
They're throwing it. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They are throwing it again. Into the hands of his running back, Tutu. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
50, green. Set.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's down. Looks like he made the stop at the 46-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
10 black, black ultra. Hut.
First down, play action. Headed out right. Took off with it again. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Okay, ready?
So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also costs them the down. It's second and long.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
On the RPO, here's a throw to Thomas. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars jump in front late. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dell now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Here he is to throw. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars make the play that should win them this game.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Hut, hut.
Tootin headed left. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Green Jack. Come on, set. 52 blue.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Red, 38. Needle blue. Slice blue. Fury, yellow. Hut.
Looking to throw. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Little knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Ready.
Inside give here for Tootin. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Final timeout called by the Texans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Got it. Set.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
He was taken down.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ready.
He's run up for him. So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
free.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, just short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Two, three, four.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook now. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive,